Yo, welcome back. Today we have Keelan, dash build. To be honest, at first, I was not feeling this guy at all, but this build can be quite fun and definitely entertaining when you just fart your way into a wall and kill the dungeon bosses. There will not be a bossing build for him. I'm not going to waste my catalyst, and I suggest you don't waste yours either, so don't ask about it in the comments. With that out of the way, let's fart into this build. And heading into our modules, we are running Mobile Strike, the Transcendent mod. Septic Gust is adjusted to deal no damage, grants the Adventurer's Spirit effect to self-preventing Onslaught stack reduction during the effect duration, and applying corrosion acceleration to pierce targets. So basically the key here is we want to have this up as much as possible, as it will not consume our dash, our Onslaught, when we use it. So that is mainly what I have built this around, being sure that we have a good amount of duration as well as cooldown. So we are basically just switching between this, dashing, and being able to use it once again. You do not need to get the duration and cooldown exactly on top of each other, because you will also receive dashes on your cooldown for this, so you will always have extra dashes. As far as the mods, we are running the 4 cooldown mods: MP Conversion, Nimble Fingers, Focus on Toxic, Focus on Singular. I am running Toxic Amplification for a bit more damage. And for our duration mods, we are going with Battle of Stamina, Skill Extension, and an Outstanding Investment. So this is giving us a ton more duration, as well as more that we're receiving our components when we get there. And for HP, I very much like to have HP with this build. You dash into a lot of stuff that can kill you, and the HP will not allow that most of the time. So we are running increased HP, and as I said, Battle of Stamina, which is also giving us the duration, which, as you can see, we have a 8-second cooldown on hunting time, which guarantees us the Adventurer's Spirit effect, and a 6.9-second duration. So basically a 1 second in between, but in that 1 second, you are still going to have these up, as the stack cooldown is 8 seconds on this. I have not built into range. I would rather just dash as much as possible. I found that to be the better playstyle and the more damaging playstyle. Moving into our reactor, I have a cooldown toxic skill power boost ratio. I would say that cooldown is a must. Duration would also be great. The toxic skill power boost ratio is nice, but I may enjoy the range that this would give, even though I said I do not want to build into range, but just getting some free range here would be nice. But there's a lot of things you can do. As far as your components, I have gone with the 2-piece Annihilation and the 2-piece Hunter set from Void Vessel. This definitely helped me get the cooldown and duration I need to do this loop. As far as your components, you do not need to worry about slotting in MP. I have gone with max HP, fire resistance, HP recovery modifier, consumable drop rate, defense, and I just happen to have MP recovery modifier on this, but a resistance would also be nice. And for your processor, max shield with toxin resist. As far as our weapons, I'm mainly using the Thunder Cage and the Voltia from the Season Pass for my Thunder Cage. Even though we are not shooting it, I will go over the stats: firearm critical hit rate, firearm critical hit damage, firearm attack, weak point damage. And this is a brisk walk build. We're just moving here, we're not shooting, so we might as well take the speed. As far as our Voltia, we have bonus firearm attack versus Legion of Darkness, firearm attack, firearm critical hit damage, and firearm critical hit rate. And as far as our mods, once again, a brisk walk build, as we are hardly shooting this unless we are in Void Vessel and we need to drop the shields. And this is the rest of the build. Feel free to copy that. And as far as our Inversion Reinforcement, I'm running Heightened Sensory Cells for the HP heal when we get low. You will do a lot of dashing into very dangerous things that explode, so this is very nice to have. Biodensity augmentation, we are constantly killing, and the max HP is very nice. And for the third, I have on Arc Boost, which is going to give more cooldown, skill speed, and range. Another good option here, just for speed, with a bit more uptime, would be Adrenaline Rush. And now let's take this into the lab for a little demonstration. We will use our dashes to get our 3 up. We will pop our 3, and as you can see, we are just dashing, and we are also not wasting the dash that we have, which is why you can have some leeway in your cooldown and duration if you cannot get them perfect. And it's really quite as simple as that. Pop again, dash, 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 and dash, or fart. And that covers everything for this Keelan mobbing build. Hope someone out there will get use out of this. Any questions or suggestions about the build, let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe is appreciated. This and many of my builds going forward are usually being done on my Twitch stream. Link is down in the description. Stop by to chat it up. I'm always willing to help with builds and Colossus skills. Thanks, guys. Peace.